Welcome, friend. Welcome to Morrowind.
Welcome, friends.
Yes, Outlander.
Welcome back to Vardenfell and to the back of Beyond. This, I forget exactly which tiny fishing village we're in. Might be Alvalothi. There's a lot of people wandering around,
Yes, Outlander.
demanding what I want. I just heard someone say they were late for a meeting, which seems implausible. A place like this, but oh, I know. Suppose they're remote workers. Somewhere. Yeah, Alvalothi.
Yes, Outlander.
Somewhere around the back of here, I saw a Daedric ruin. There we are. And it seems to me it might be amusing to just go and, kill some Daedric fools, so to speak. Some of the Daedric ruins are quite interesting. Others are just like little pots of murder beast. Crag bramble, huh? Rat, you are out of your depth, but I admire your spirit. I like the look of that crag bramble. I love those metal bands around it and that thing. That's very impressive. I'm guessing that's modded. I don't remember seeing anything like that in the original game, not as a plant. Oh, you're not a Daedra. Hello, friend.
What can she do for you?
Someone sounds a bit angry. Hang on a second. Oh, Scampy. Scampy Fry. That's a horrible pun. I should be ashamed of myself, and yet somehow I'm not. The moral failing on my part, clearly. Anyone else? Hello? Does it? From where?
Run while you can.
Oh, really? Good advice, my friend. Just aimed in the wrong direction. That's more of a threat. Potentially. This is more the sort of reception I expect when I bump into a Daedric ruin. Common ring. Expensive ring. Well, alright, fine. Expensive robe. Not worth it. Expensive shoes. Not worth it. Cheap spell absorption potion. Shoulder. Nah. Sorry, Bodine. You, kind of sucked. Then again, you are a Daedric cultist out in the middle of nowhere, so it makes sense you're not laden down with great loot or anything. Still have combat music. I'm not noticing anything hostile happening. I mean, that's that, but I think the Nyx Hound was just an opportunist. Oh no, maybe that was it. The music seemed to have calmed down again. Oh, no, it was just waiting. How about you? Are you angry? Nope. Well, maybe it'll clear sometime. Probably angered a Kwama somewhere across the map or something.
What do you need?
Crag bramble. Okay. So you appear to be the blue blob. Interesting. I'm not seeing any entrances into the temple, at least not from this side. So, Jasata. No, get away. Don't tell anyone Jasata is here. Lamps? No? Okay, I need to be on a quest to help you, I guess.
What was that?
Oh, that was some kind of weedy snake thing. Snake with bra. A reptile really shouldn't have boobs. Hate to tell you. Harvester, huh? Harvester. Ooh. 4 qualities? How random. But I guess that appeared to be the last aggroed thing. There is that. That's an entry down there. It is. Ah, Ashon. I've heard of you and I've been here before, I'm sure. That's slightly suggestive, don't you think? Still. It's rude, you don't know me at all. Well, I suppose I am a foreign conqueror, so you're not wrong. Kite and dagger. Expensive ring, thank you very much. Expensive shoes and extravagant robe I will take. Thank you for your donation to the cause, friend. Rather stylish look to you. Woven short sword, worth picking up. Expensive amulet, absolutely. Expensive ring. Expensive robe. No, not going to bother. Harbour Ward. Okay, before I play with those, let's finish wandering around. Burns Marin. Huntsman's Axe. Imperial Silver. Steel Kit. And a lovely little ring. Thank you very much. Admirals. Tankards. What? Exactly. Suppose those might come in useful for something. Shoes. Boots of the Swift Merchant. Weakness to disease, but speechcraft, mercantile, and speed. Don't seem to have any shoes at all at the moment because I wanted an unarmoured slot, but those are still unarmoured. I don't mind the disease weakness. Quick wheat dumplings. Well, useful for potions, I suppose. Goros slice. This again looks a bit odd. It reminds me of World of Warcrafty stuff more than Morrowind stuff. Sunken Vaults of Ashelmaria. You know, before I go down here, I'm going to go and have a look at those ward things. In case they'll just find I have to come back up here after having gotten much further in. This is definitely an extension of some sort, these wards. Well, whoever it is, they're not feeling chatty. Corpse. Don't need human flesh. Don't need a red right hand. Take the black soldier. That looks cool, I'll take that. No instant data attack, no? How sloppy. Okay. Oh. Was that there? I don't know. But, you know. Locked 40, that's practically an invitation. That the lockpick I'm using? 40's fine for a journeyman. And put my sword back on. Right. Another way into the depths, maybe? Pretty.
You don't look like another one of these cultists. Please, you must help me get out of here before they perform whatever unholy ritual they've got planned for me.
No problem. Tell me about your unholy ritual, Malexa. They kidnapped me while I was traveling with my husband, Sason. Sasson? Sason. Please, you must help me escape and return me to him. Won't you help? Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much. I'll follow you. I believe he's east of this shrine. Okay. Let's travel together. Let's get moving. Keeping up? Yep, good. See, they're already dead, it's nothing to worry about. East is that way. A way to get down off this plinth sensibly? No. A way to get up to it sensibly? No. Okay. Well, I guess... if I... float, can you follow me? Find out. Oh, you can. Good. Good work. Switch back to the right sword. There we go. No. Okay. Oh, Sason. Sason... Tetham, maybe? Excuse me a moment. Wildlife. Season. Anyone seen a red guard? Or maybe not a red guard? Well, no one's in here, and it or not. How are we? Just in terms of being east. Yeah, we're pretty east. Let's just make sure I didn't miss him. Shouldn't have done. Gotta be south. Game can be a bit obtuse. Huh. The game could be a bit obtuse, he says. What a jester I am. Ho ho ho. Yeah, fine. So I guess we walk on down the road. If road you can call it. I still hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet. No, you're a bear. I suppose. Ugh. Creepy Watson, me woman. More bears. You know, it would help if you had a better idea of where you had been. I suppose you were kidnapped. At least you've given me some rough idea. Mudcrab Beach, far away in time. Yes, yes. What are you fighting? Oh dear God, don't do that. I'm trying to keep you safe. Dear Lord. Not in Margan, is he? That would be annoying. It's not as if there's not a lot of little nooks and crannies you could be hiding in. So you'll forgive me if I'm a little cautious about exactly where we're supposed to be going. Escort quests. I don't see him up there. What's more, escort quests without an actual objective point. I don't know if I have a spell to heal other people. I might do. Stop that. No, exactly. I think it was here. Not where the door isn't showing up all of a sudden. That's that yurt. Am I off the track? I am off the track. Head up this way a bit until I feel more like I'm actually due east. Also, quiet. Hello, Netchy Poos. Okay. Ah, is that him? Station?
Please, can you help me? My wife has been taken by cultists.
Thank the gods you found her. I can only imagine what those bastards had planned for my Alexa. Please take your reward, and I'll make sure to let House Redoran know the service you performed me today. Thank you again. You're very welcome. I'm glad you had a happy ending. Yes, try not to get kidnapped again. Bye. Honestly, it's a bit of a miracle I ever found you at all. Rude. That looks like an egg mine. Fine. Egg mines can mind their business. It wasn't supposed to be a pun. And that's good, because it probably wasn't. Started it. Getting up there just yet. Oh. A bold-faced lie. Oh. Hello? Hern. The Hern or a Hern? I wonder. I used to they just being the one of them. Where was this doorway? That's right, down here. Okay. Back into the suggestive shrine. See what other wrongs need righting, or at least what other random things need killing and or looting. Being a hero isn't easy, you know. So many things to kill. Strange our definition of hero, really. And again, there's Rush for you.
I have you.
Do you? That's annoying. Hopefully it'll wear off in a moment. Ridiculous coward.
You will be disgraced for this.
Crushing burden of sin. Not much longer. La la la. Okay. Right this way, shall we? Not quite well armoured or shielded or something. The armour. That could be bad news. Yes, that's bad news. Do I have a potion of restore strength? I guess we just got to go through them all because who knows what quality level it would be. 8 points for 1 second. Start. Not much of a start, but a start. Reflection. Further, fortify, cure, harvest maker, cure poison, detect enchantment, telekinesis, quality, health, magicka, or strength. 15 points for 1 second. Still not enough. Dear me. Ah, that's more like it. Here's some I made myself. 60 points for 168 seconds. Okay. Gordol, huh? Expensive, sure it's not expensive enough. Daedric War Axe, very nice. Ooh, full set of ebony. Yes. Can't really say no to that. Won't be able to move. But don't necessarily need to. My word, you are a prize. So, let's see how we are for Mark, shall we? Okay, good. And now let's restore. Recall, rather. And let's go back to the shack. And I can even reach my armor stash. Superb. One of the possible endgame goals in terms of armor is to get a full set of ebony if you want to go heavy and enchant the living holy heck out of it and get up to all sorts of mischief. Those were the boots I was wearing before, were they? Athletics and feather. Feather's nice. But at 730 points doesn't make much difference. I think I'd rather have the Speechcraft and Mercantile boosts. Element of Recall, Element of Enterprise. Never going to remember to use that. Might need that. Might need that. And it's cheap enough to carry these things around. These things don't look like they're enchanted. I need to separate out jewelry and actual armor, I think. But not right now. I did mean to come down here and dump off a bunch of loot anyway. So, my apologies for doing it now at you. Not bite, pointless. Life ring, yeah, I don't think so. Light ring, definitely pointless. Those are periate things, that's nice. Recall ring, might need it. Might remember to use that. Constant? No, it's fortified, so you can cast it a few times. Spell absorption. Guard bolt, definitely not. Do I... Yeah, no, sorry, my mistake. Just ignore me. Fine. Do I have anything dwarfen to throw away? Sorry. Stash carefully. Another crate of alchemist stuff. Random coin purses. Dwarfen. Maybe I should put other weird mystic stuff in with this. Then again, maybe not. What goes in here? Scrolls. I like for scrolls. That might never need to worry about it. Potion. Few potions that seem a bit useless. That's mainly for hoarding. Sorry, collecting. Beg his pardon. Restore agility. Might need it. Frost, not going to need it. Night Eye, not going to need that. Those are the strength things. Restore Magicka. Don't do the 3 stack. Using force. No. Don't need that. Not those. What's your restore health? Fine. Fatigue, I suppose. Violence. No. Don't want to silence myself. Might want invisibility. Don't want personality. Who needs personality in this day and age? Telekinesis definitely might want. Detect enchantments, perhaps. Poison, I suppose. Cure disease. I am more susceptible. Blight disease. Those things. That's an ingredient, not a potion. Intelligence, if I remember to use it again. Useful for next time I'm doing potions. Chunk of feather. Restore speed. Restore magicka. Restore health. Restore endurance. Swift swim. Not unuseful. Reflection. No, I don't think so. Don't want to burn myself down. Likely to want to use that. Inclusive invis. Detect key, perhaps. Rotate brandy can go in the stack. Cheap health. Nope. Fire shield. Nope. Frost resistance. Nope. Willpower. Nope. Bargain lightning shield. Okay. And how are for weapons? I have a few, that's for sure. Quite a few. Most of them quite disturbing looking. Doesn't exactly help my cause to not be thought of as a psychopath. Spiky Norman. That leaves alchemy ingredients. I'm going to fast forward through these because they take forever. See you when they're done. Right, now we need to find somewhere to stash our miscellaneous objet de mystery. And soul gems, I suppose. Things are close enough to soul gems. Greater glowing eye room. Not really a soul gem, but guess it'll do. Is it maybe glowing things that go in here? Maybe it is. Really, I can't put that on here. If we jump on it, I can't jump. Fine. Notes and diaries. Jars of dreg wax. Random barrel. Barrel with flowers on. You'll do. I don't know if there's a good way to get decorative stuff in place within the game itself. You can add that wickweed flower too. 3 random gold coins on one stack. Ooh, a filled soul gem. That's very nice. 3 gold pouches that aren't of any use. Soft doctrines of Magna. England letter. Some of that might be useful. Do we have a rubber? Okay. So that needs to go back to the dwarf stuff. This needs to go into the soul gem stuff. It's a quest thing. Where's my rubber? Okay. And these books. Then we'll be done with this nonsense. Suppose I might keep that. Thingy that might be needed. Gotta drop that outside. Well. Right. Okay. I'll just leave it on the floor. It's a nice book. I know, and I'm sorry, I'm a writer. Professional hazard. Okay, that really is everything that I need to sort out. And Let's have a rest. Then let's get back to where we were. National Maui. This one. Let's delete that. Colleges Hall in Galandeus, Guild of Astrologians, Megalft. Bone if I want to poke around there. That'll do if I want to poke around the Tower of Dust, frankly. Luminous Veil if I want to poke around there. Sunken Vaults. Gotcha. Right. Where were we? Getting better at destruction, apparently. Thank you very much. One rather than infinite copies, thank you. Yes, just flailing at it isn't going to help, man. Foolish. Gem probe. Gem's probe, fine. No, I don't want to probe it at all, do I? I want to unlock it. Vague. Master's lockpick with uses on it. That's more like it. 150 gold. At least that's worth locking up for once. More or less. I suppose a bit unusual that I'm carrying around 7,000 odd. Rusted. Gotcha. That said ruined for some reason. Not bad. Ring of Ice Storm, fairly useless. Third Barrier Belt. Nice, got a few of them. Warrior's Ring. Cast on use. Who cares? Helmet of Health. Cast on use. 10 health. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. Wizard Robot and Father, huh? I wonder if that enchants differently. We may find out. I had to drop down to get to him as far as I could tell. Is there anything else around here, or is that just it? No, it seems to be about it. Still, not bad at all. Floaty dagger. I mean, nice environment. Poke around. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Well worth the time. Thank you, my cultisty friend. Still curious about that. Still think it looks like a World of Warcraft asset. Really? They're stabbing me to death with this. I could. Wouldn't be very effective. Okay. No, that's the wrong way. That's where we rescued the woman. Okay. What do we... Oh, shankly something. Perinia. Okay, I'll bite. What's Perinia? Around the corner is what it is. Stop it. It's the wolf. It's the wolf. I can't be bothered. Pretty. Someone has definitely decorated this. This isn't default. Good. Look, some kind of hell portal. This isn't where we came into the whole thing with the chappie, is it? I know that's fake, that whole section we just recently got out of. Dire Spark Blade. Not even worth picking up. Take on lycanthropy. Take the Daedric skin for sure. Skulls up there. More on lycanthropy. Wonder if someone's sending me a message. Scene, is it? Sure. But you won't pick up, that's okay. Statue is rubble. Don't think I'd drink out of it, mind you, but, you know. Interesting knick-knack. Lunavine Skyview. It is back there. I guess this is the way we came in and out, I just don't remember very clearly. Oh yeah, I remember that view now. I'm having a coming from it from that side. Well, I don't really have anything else in particular to do at the moment around Old Velothi. Could just wander around the wilderness for a bit, but it seems fairly pointless. So I think what I'm going to do is call it here, and then excuse the crackling. Then next week I will go and maybe check in with Jim, see if I'm on a mission for him or not, and if not, see what the next thing is, and maybe go and poke around with Caius's stuff. We could do a bit more main quest. That's been quite a long time at this point, and you know, we are supposed to be at least vaguely trying to save the world, or this corner of it anyway, even if perhaps our actions are a little counterproductive in the long run. But that's the Daedra for you. Yeah, so we'll leave it here by this signpost. It's an unusually harmless thing to just spend a week staring at balefully. And next time we'll go and see what there is to be seen in the rest of Morrowind again, and just give the island a bit of a shake and see what drops out in terms of things that we should be doing. I know there's a bunch more Thieves Guild stuff we haven't done for Big Helende, for example. That's probably worth doing too. We're going to start hitting up against guild stat thresholds fairly soon for the major guilds. We already have for the majors. But that's a problem for another time. So, have a great week. I hope the world is kind, and the temperatures and air quality and water levels and so on where you are not causing horrendous problems. And have as good a time as you can. And I'll see you on the next one. And until then, bye for now.